What if the most talked about relationship in Hollywood right now isn't a love story at all, but a perfectly timed power alignment hiding in plain sight? Because over the past few weeks, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet haven't just been trending. They've been dissected. Blind items, resurfaced clips, hotel footage, baby rumors, contract whispers. The internet isn't just watching them, it's investigating them. And it all started with one anonymous post. The blind item didn't even bother being subtle. It claimed the so-called meme actor could allegedly explore his options freely because his partner was reconnecting with her ex. It didn't take long for social media to decode that nickname. Timothy has carried the meme actor label for years, and once fans made that connection, the spotlight shifted straight to Kylie. Then came the word that ignited everything: ex. Within hours, old footage of Kylie and Travis Scott began circulating again. The clip wasn't dramatic. There was no scandal unfolding on camera, but they looked comfortable, familiar, at ease. And in the world of celebrity gossip, comfort can be louder than chaos. Viewers zoomed in, slowed it down, analyzed body language like it was a crime scene. Why did they seem so relaxed? Why did the timing feel suspicious? Why was this resurfacing now? Some fans tried to shut it down. They pointed out the obvious: Kylie and Travis share 2 children. Of course they're going to be around each other, of course they'll look natural. But once a narrative starts forming online, it doesn't need proof. It needs momentum, and this one had it. But this wasn't the first time Kylie's romantic history had been dragged into the spotlight. Long before Timothée, before Travis. Back in 2015, during her relationship with Tyga, another name exploded into headlines: Stitches. He didn't drop a vague comment or cryptic tweet. He went on record, he gave an interview, and he claimed he and Kylie had hooked up while she was still with Tyga. He alleged they met through a mutual friend. He said things moved quickly. He insisted he had proof. The internet ran with it. Even though nothing was ever fully confirmed, the story stuck. And once something sticks online, it never really disappears. It just waits for the right moment to resurface. So when this new blind item started spreading, critics didn't treat it like a random rumor. They treated it like a pattern repeating itself. Old allegations were pulled back into conversation. Clips were reposted. Headlines from nearly a decade ago were shared as if they had happened yesterday. And just when people were busy re-examining Kylie's past, something new happened overseas. In February, reports surfaced that Timothée had been spotted leaving a hotel in Paris with Romanian actress Ana Maria Vartolomei while promoting his film Marty Supreme. At first, some thought it was just a blurry photo. But then video footage circulated. They walked out of the hotel one after the other. No visible PDA, no hand-holding, nothing openly romantic. Still, optics matter. As soon as paparazzi appeared, Timothée reportedly picked up his pace and got into a car quickly. The video cut off before showing what happened next. And that missing moment, that was all the internet needed. Why were they leaving together? If it was professional, why not exit separately? Why was Kylie nowhere in sight during his European press tour? Red carpets, premieres, interviews. He handled them solo. Supporters argued couples don't need to attend every event together. Critics said the distance looked strange. What made it more confusing was that Timothée never publicly distanced himself from Kylie. In speeches and interviews, he continued referring to her warmly. He acknowledged her. He didn't behave like someone hiding a breakup. That contradiction fueled even more speculation. Was he loyal but misunderstood, or careful and strategic? And then the conversation escalated. The baby rumors entered the chat. Multiple outlets began reporting that Kylie allegedly wants a child with Timothée. That revelation alone shifted the tone of the debate. Because this wasn't just dating gossip anymore, this was legacy talk. For years, the Kardashian family has followed a pattern. Kim had her children with Kanye. Khloe had hers with Tristan. Kourtney built her early family with Scott before eventually moving forward. There has always been an unspoken structure. Keep the father of your children consistent. Stormi and Aire share Travis as their father. Introducing another child with a different partner would break that pattern. Some fans see it as Kylie rewriting her own rules. Others see it as a sign that this relationship is more serious than critics assume. Insiders have claimed Timothée spends significant time at Kylie's home, that he's comfortable around her children, that he stepped naturally into a supportive role. One source even described him as amazing with the kids. That kind of language signals long-term thinking. And then there's Kris Jenner. Reports suggest she is fully supportive of the relationship. Now, Kris isn't known for making emotional decisions when it comes to the family brand. She calculates, she protects, she builds. So, when she's reportedly on board, people start wondering if there's something bigger happening behind the scenes. Because this is where the story shifts from romance to strategy. Whispers began circulating that Kylie and Timothée have allegedly agreed to marry by the end of 2026. Not just marry it, but televise it. The speculation includes a massive 9-figure wedding deal tied to their reality empire. Sponsorships, exclusive footage, global distribution, a timed rollout. Some claims even suggest there's a deadline attached, a schedule, a contractual timeline. And the moment love starts sounding like a business plan, the internet gets uneasy. If true, this wouldn't just be a ceremony. It would be an event, a revenue engine, a cultural moment engineered for maximum impact. Critics have framed it as a corporate merger with romance attached. Supporters argue that two things can be true. Love and strategy can coexist. Think about the alignment. Kylie brings one of the most powerful influencer empires in the world. Timothée brings Hollywood prestige and critical acclaim. Together, they bridge two cultural lanes that rarely intersect at this level. Luxury beauty meets art house credibility. Reality television meets award season red carpets. From a branding standpoint, it's flawless. And that's exactly why some people are suspicious. When every milestone becomes monetized, when every appearance drives headlines, when every rumor somehow increases engagement, you start asking a different question. Is the chaos accidental, or is it controlled? Online discussions have even pulled in conversations about elite networks and industry influence. Carefully worded, speculative, but persistent. Some say that's reaching too far. Others say powerful families don't move without thinking 5 steps ahead. Just when the narrative began leaning heavily toward calculated, something happened that complicated everything. At the British Film Awards in London on February 22nd, Timothée was nominated for his leading role in Marty Supreme, and Kylie was right there beside him on the carpet. Calm, smiling, present, supportive. They didn't look tense, they didn't look staged, they looked united. That appearance disrupted the chaos narrative. Because if this was all unraveling behind the scenes, why show up together so confidently? Why stand side by side during one of his biggest career moments? It created a split reality. On one side, blind items, resurfaced cheating claims, hotel footage, baby debates, wedding contracts. On the other, a couple appearing steady under the spotlight. So which version is real? Is this a genuine relationship navigating the noise of fame? Is it a mutually beneficial alignment where both sides understand the power of visibility? Or is it something more unconventional? A partnership the public simply isn't equipped to understand? The truth is, none of us are inside that relationship. We're assembling a puzzle from headlines, clips, and secondhand reports. Every old rumor gets recycled. Every new sighting gets amplified. Every appearance fuels both sides of the argument. But one thing is undeniable. The conversation hasn't slowed down. If anything, it's accelerating. Every resurfaced clip adds fuel. Every public outing shifts the narrative. Every anonymous post reignites debate. And whether it's love, leverage, or a blend of both, they've mastered one thing: attention. So now the real question isn't whether someone cheated or whether a wedding contract exists. It's this: are we watching a romance unfold in real time? Or the most strategic celebrity partnership of the decade? Because if this is chaos, it's remarkably controlled. And if it's control, it's remarkably convincing. What do you think? Genuine connection, calculated rollout, or something in between?